What drives a seemingly normal teenager to plot the assassination of a president and murder his own parents? This is the chilling story of Nikita Casap, a 17-year-old from Wisconsin whose alleged actions shocked the nation. From honor roll to homicide, from algebra homework to a stolen SUV loaded with cash and a gun, Nikita's journey into darkness is as baffling as it is terrifying. How does a kid flip the switch from normal to nightmare? Let's dive into a case that's equal parts tragedy and thriller, a story that starts in a quiet suburb and spirals into a national security scare. Buckle up, because this one's a wild ride. Waukesha, Wisconsin, is the kind of place where kids build snowmen and neighbors swap casserole recipes. It's a postcard of small-town America, where the biggest drama is usually a lost dog or a high school football game. But in February 2025, that postcard got ripped to shreds. Police found Nikita Casap and Donald Mayer dead in their home, their bodies hidden for weeks. Their son, Nikita, was nowhere to be found. At first, it seemed like a tragic but isolated incident, maybe a runaway teen, a family argument gone horribly wrong. Then the FBI showed up, and the plot thickened faster than a winter storm. This wasn't just a crime, it was the opening scene of a 17-year-old's alleged plan to assassinate Donald Trump and throw the country into chaos. From a quiet street to the headlines, this case is a wake-up call wrapped in a nightmare. Before we get lost in the twists, let's meet the people who deserve so much better. Nikita Casap was 35, a mom with a story that could fill a book. She left Moldova with her son, Nikita, when he was just 7, chasing a slice of the American dream. She worked brutal hours, studied late into the night, and still managed to be the mom who baked cookies for school events. She was everyone's cheerleader, a friend said, eyes misty. Then there's Donald Mayer, 51, the stepdad who stepped up. He was the guy with a wrench in one hand and a dad joke in the other, always ready to fix a flat tire or lighten the mood. Together, they built a life that looked perfect from the outside. But perfection's a myth, and something dark was brewing behind those walls, something they never saw coming. February 11th, 2025. Wisconsin's in the deep freeze, the kind of cold that seeps into your bones. Tatiana pulls into the garage after night class, her mind probably on a hot shower and a warm bed. She steps inside, keys jingling, and freezes. Her son's there. But this isn't the Nikita who used to ask for help with math homework. Earlier that day, Donald's in his office, buried in paperwork. A single gunshot shatters the silence, one to the head, clean and final. Hours later, Tatiana walks into the trap. Multiple shots ring out, and she crumples, life spilling onto the floor. For 2 weeks, the house sits like a crypt, their bodies undisturbed while Nikita slips away, his mind already racing towards something bigger. Fast forward to February 28th. Nikita's been MIA from school for weeks, and alarm bells are ringing. Teachers know him as the kid who never skips class, so something's off. Cops knock on the door for a welfare check and step into a scene straight out of a horror flick. The house is a disaster, furniture flipped, walls bare, papers scattered like confetti after a storm. Then the smell hits, thick and wrong. Donald's slumped in his office, Tatiana's sprawled in the hallway. It's grim, and Nikita's gone. That same night, in Kansas, a patrol officer spots Donald's SUV cruising the interstate. Nikita's behind the wheel, cool as ice, with $14,000 in cash, family jewelry, and a loaded .357 Magnum. But the real gut punch, his phone. It's a digital diary of hate texts, plots, a roadmap to something monstrous. This wasn't just murder, it was a stepping stone. Here's where it gets eerie. A classmate comes forward, voice shaky, eyes darting. Nikita started saying weird stuff they tell the cops. He talked about killing his parents, stealing a gun. I thought he was venting or something. Then it escalates. He's ranting about Russia, overthrowing the government, taking out Trump. He said he'd be the spark for chaos, the friend remembers, guilt heavy in their voice. I laughed it off, who wouldn't? But Nikita wasn't laughing. His phone spills the truth, detailed plans, unhinged rants, a blueprint for disaster. That classmate's left with a ghost of a question: could they have stopped him? So, who is Nikita Casap? To the world, he's a golden boy, straight A's, teacher's pet, the kid with a bright future. But scratch that surface, and it's a different story. His phone's a cesspool of neo-Nazi propaganda, Hitler worship, and a manifesto screaming about purifying the white race by killing Trump. He's Snapchatting gore videos to friends, cackling like it's all a game. He's asking about fleeing to Ukraine post-plot, casual as if he's planning a gap year. Grades tank, posts get darker, but no one connects the dots. It's a slow-motion train wreck, and the kind of mist that haunts you. How did he slip through the cracks? Today, Nikita's locked up, staring down a legal avalanche. Wisconsin's throwing 9 felonies at him: murder, hiding bodies, theft. The feds are circling with conspiracy to assassinate Trump and whispers of mass destruction charges. His court date's set for May 7, 2025, and it's going to be a circus. Prosecutors say he's a calculated extremist. His defense might spin him as a kid lost in the dark corners of the internet. In his manifesto, he wrote, "Taking out the president guarantees chaos." It's a line that sends shivers down spines, a teenager's twisted fantasy of power. Stop just shy of catastrophe. Whatever the jury decides, this case is a scar that won't fade. So, what's the takeaway from this nightmare? Nikita Casap's story isn't just a headline, it's a warning shot. A kid from the suburbs, radicalized online, destroying his family for a delusion. Tatiana and Donald didn't deserve this. Their community didn't either. It leaves us with the tough questions. How do we spot the signs before it's too late? What's the internet doing to young minds? Extremism doesn't always roar, it can whisper, creeping in until it explodes. Could this have been stopped? Hit the comments with your thoughts, because this isn't just a story, it's a wake-up call.